Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by SeniorCatWellness.com. In today's material, we'll be talking about angry cats and how to calm them down. We'll briefly discuss the signs to look for, the most notable reasons why cats will often become angry, and of course, how to calm the anger. Cats are very emotional, contrary to many stereotypes that suggest that felines are rather aloof. They are very sensitive, and it really doesn't take much to put them on edge. Just the smallest change to your cat's environment that could mean nothing to you, it could really get the best of your cat and elicit an angry response. Before we take a deep dive into this very important subject, let's take a look at today's topic overview. Never approach an angry cat until it's ready. Annoyance could manifest as aggression, and you may get clawed or bitten. Find out why your cat is upset and give it space. After a short period, provide a peace offering, such as food. A meal or snack will distract your cat from its annoyance. Conclude the cat's calming with play to restore harmony. It must be stated, even though it is quite obvious, that anger is not healthy for your cat. It's also not healthy for your home. Your pet will be at its most content when living in a relaxing and calm environment. Peace, happiness, and a strong bond with you. That's what your cat would love above all else. Anger, well, it can really turn everything upside down. If your cat feels as though the core safe haven has been corrupted, then your pet could begin to act out on a regular basis. Calming down an angry cat isn't just for your cat, it's also for you. It's for the better good of the relationship and for the better good of stability. Before we get started, we'd like to take this time to thank you for joining us today. You could be just about anywhere, yet you are right here. It does not go unnoticed, and your viewership is always much appreciated. We hope you enjoyed today's content, and we hope that it leaves you informed. So, thank you so very much. Now, let's calm those angry cats. Felines are pretty good poker players. You won't be able to read much through basic expressions alone. If your cat is truly in a mood, it could be a while before the claws actually come out, both literally and figuratively. Thankfully for you, there are other ways to gauge your cat's emotional state. Learning the meaning of body language and vocalization is key. While great annoyance and mild displeasure is one thing, today's topic is anger, and anger is much easier to spot, especially when in full tilt. Be mindful of these characteristics, especially when seen in clusters. Standing with an arched back, agitation in verbalization, such as hissing or growling. The tail is sweeping the ground, the eyes are wide and staring, ears are flat against the head or pinned back. The mouth appears tensed, and the cat is showing its teeth. And the claws are engaged and ready for use. While most of these symptoms are rather obvious, they can happen fast. Your cat could go from seemingly relaxed on the couch to full attack mode, especially if that last button has been pressed. We all have a breaking point, and just because you didn't see it coming doesn't mean that some high tension wasn't just brewing right under the surface. I think most cat owners, especially long term, long standing cat owners, have probably taken a claw to the arm or the face that they really did not see coming. Hey, it can happen. That's why knowing what to look for in advance of placing yourself in harm's way is so very important. So, what are the reasons? We've given some signs. Now, on to the why of it all. Well, it's wide ranging. That's the best way to say it. Your cat could be angry over something that is quite obvious, or they could be bonkers over something that's not even apparent to you. Something as simple as moving the food bowl 5 feet to the left. It doesn't have to be a big deal to be a big deal to your cat. As for some more understandable reasons for anger, we offer the following: sudden waking up from sleep, being startled awake, unwanted handling and or petting, physical pain, either due to illness or injury, invasion of territory, this is moving in on your cat's personal space, frustrated instincts, this occurs when a cat feels that it's just not able to act out naturally. Example: cats love to hunt and stalk. If your cat is indoors without the proper toys to engage in such a fashion, your pet could become extremely agitated and angry. Another example: if your cat is bird watching from a closed window, eventually your pet will get upset that, well, those birds are just out of reach. Clawing at the window could be the result. The next reason that we'll offer today is generalized anxiety. This is just basic stress. Nothing really is wrong, but everything is wrong. Your cat's just had enough. This can cause your pet to have some rather tense moments. Let's just say you have a crying baby in the home. After a while, your cat could grow tired of the sound and simply reach a breaking point. Generalized anxiety, in some cases, is essentially like a delayed reaction to a negative situation. Action is necessary if you have an angry cat on your hands, or in some cases, in your literal hands. Never ignore an angry feline, as the anger is just unacceptable. If the goal is to keep the peace, teach your cat positive behaviors, and secure a positive bond with your pet, simply letting it go is not a solution. While that doesn't mean you have to instantly approach your cat, acting like nothing is wrong is not the way to quell the situation and avoid additional issues in the future. We've compiled somewhat of a 4 step process that we think you'll find helpful. By taking these positive actions with delicate intentions and respect for your cat, there's a good chance that your pet will calm down in some rather short order. Here again, space and solitude is a form of action if done with an objective in mind, just like a person who's angry. A cooling off period could be necessary to resolve the situation. Just step away. Make it clear to your pet that you pose no threat. Speak in a soft voice while keeping your hands visible. Make sure your cat can see you, but also make sure you are giving your cat its space. The next step in the process is a peace offering through food and treats. Your cat is starting to calm down, it's time to slowly move back in. You don't want your cat to feel like it's being left all alone. Engage with your cat, but do not do so with an empty hand. Offer an olive branch of food. This can work quite well if by chance you were the aggressor that caused your cat to become angry in the first place. Food is positive attention. This can serve to calm your pet all the more while also shifting your pet's mind into something appealing and positive. If your cat has accepted the food or treats that you have provided, then you can go in for a more intimate approach rather than just a hand with nourishment on it. Slow, gentle, get down on your cat's level. That trio will likely be the winner. Mixed in a soft speaking voice, and your cat will ease up. Any tension that has remained should wash away. Observe your cat. Is your cat reacting to you in a positive way? Is the body language good? Is your cat meowing rather than expressing angry tones? If everything is moving along in the right direction, step back again and return in about 20 or 30 minutes if your cat hasn't made an effort to come to you. On the flip side, let's say some tensions are still high. In this case, just monitor your cat and wait for a sign. Chances are your cat will approach you when it's ready. Sometimes you just have to wait it out. The final step in our process. If you've been given that green light, it's play and petting time. If your cat nuzzles you and allows you to pet them, then you are golden. Ease into things, but you're good. You're probably good. Angry cat is now content cat, and content cat is our favorite cat. Some gentle pets and some play, all is well. By this point, your cat should be on a calm emotional level, and the anger is now in that rearview mirror, which is what you're looking for. Job well done, my friend. Mission accomplished. It all depends on your cat's personality, how long you've owned your cat, and the core reason why your cat was angry and upset in the first place. The whole thing, from start to finish, could be over in 5 minutes or it could take the full 60. Just be patient and trust the process. That is the objective. And of course, it should never go ignored. Attempt to find the root cause for the negative behavior. If the reason for your cat's anger is something obvious, then change it, resolve it. If your cat's anger is born out of fear, then perhaps there's something in the room that's out of the ordinary, and your cat is afraid. Either move the object if possible, or remove your cat. Some resolutions in terms of calming your cat can happen quicker than others, depending on that all important root cause. And on that note, that will wrap things up for the video side of life. However, if you'd like to know more about angry cats and how to calm them down, we do invite you to visit us at seniorcatwellness.com. At the conclusion of today's presentation, there you will find a full length and high quality article dedicated to everything we've discussed today and so much more. We hope you'll check it out if an angry cat seems to be ruling the day. Are you currently watching us offsite? If so, we encourage you to click the initial link in the description box below. Said link will take you to all of the goods. And until our paths cross again, and I certainly hope they do, we'd like to thank you once again for joining us today. Please have a wonderful day. All the best to you and yours, and we will talk to you later.